What's up YouTube? This is the Wisco Moto channel. My name is Chad. Welcome back to another episode of working on the Glasspar Tacoma project. Today I'm going to work on getting the engine removed. I've got my tie boss pulley systems pulled down from the ceiling. These tie bosses give a 3-to-1 mechanical advantage. I don't know exactly how much this engine weighs. I'm guessing it's probably around 140 pounds or so. So that technically should give a lift weight of, what would that be, about 40 pounds. I've got my engine stand setting back behind here. Let me get that out of the way just a little bit. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the tilt lever and pull it down. We'll get the engine tilted up. There we go. All right, so take a little bit more slack out of that. Bring this one over. And I'll have to move the boat back just a little bit. I'm leaning forward here. That's steady. And then you get a couple tools, so I'll be right back. Okay, I've got this side loosened already. I had to use a pair of pliers because the little flip-flop lever is missing off of that one. This one is in place, so once I start to loosen this, the engine will start to figure out where its center of weight is. And it's going to go backwards. These tie bosses, by the way, have a capacity of 300 pounds each, so you got 600 pounds of capacity here. I'm just catching on something because it was easy to start with. A little rubber stopper in there that looks like it's keeping me from going anywhere. There we go. That's where it was. Oh yeah, that's easy. See how little effort that takes? Once I got that rubber stopper out of the way, it came off easily. So before I move the boat again, in case you're not familiar with the tie boss system, you got 3 pulleys that gives a 3-to-1 mechanical advantage, and then at the top there you see there's teeth that the rope goes into. There's a channel of teeth, and that's the rope brake. So you lift, pull it out of the channel, lift, and then drop it back in the channel, and that stops the movement of the rope, keeps the engine hanging. And as you can see, we're clear of the transom. So I need to move my ladder out of the way again. We'll move the boat forward, get the engine stand in place, and set it back down. All right, so with the motor suspended, I'll push the boat forward. the stand forward, and then we release, let it down slowly. Then we have to release one side. Other side will move this way. And you can see how easy this is to move up and down. Release this side a little bit. Stuck on that rubber thing again. There we go. Okay. Our rope's locked. Pretty well centered on the board. I have to put a board in front of it. Not a big deal. The motor is now attached to the engine mount, and slowly let this down. Just like that. Remove that tie boss. Remove that one. And our engine is on the engine stand. So, release the pin. There we go. Engine comes down. And there we go. Weight on the back side. Gotta put it down because if you leave it up, all that weight's up here and the engine stand could tip over. So there we go. Now the engine can be moved around on the engine stand. I'm not gonna do any work to it other than maybe redo the wiring while it's off the boat, but I'm not gonna try to run it on the engine stand. Yeah, that's removal of an engine, an outboard engine, a small outboard engine, single-handedly. So these things are really amazing tools. The only reason I bought these is to remove engines off of boats. And this is the third time that I've done it. And the mechanical advantage is amazing using these things. So I'll put a link below to Tie Boss if you're interested in these. You can get them in single, double, or triple pulley systems. You can put as many pulleys on as you want. They sell them as a single pulley. You can add as many as you want or need. So I have two, but without a pulley, it's 1-to-1. One pulley is 2-to-1. Two pulleys is 3-to-1 advantage. So they're a great tool. I love these things. So I'm gonna start working on getting the piece of aluminum off the back here. and I'll remove this plastic plate. That went really well. So I'll go ahead and video removing this aluminum piece, and that will be the end of this video. Okay, all the rivets are drilled out. Should be able to pop this piece off. Go. Just a little bit of deformation right where the engine was hanging. And here I am going to put a plate on the back of this, but overall it feels pretty good. I'll get my pliers, pull out these rivets that are left behind. As I said before, this is a cheap boat, and I'm not as ambitious on this boat as I was on the Glasstron project or the Lund project. I just want to get this looking good and get it out on the water this summer. So I'm going to put an aluminum plate right here. Yeah, the one thing I'll have to do is I will have to drill a hole in that aluminum plate for the splash well drain, but that's not a big deal. Thanks for watching this episode of the Wisco Boater channel. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, send me some comments, and if you want to be notified when I post new videos like this one, hit that notification bell. We'll see you next time on the Wisco Boater channel. Happy boating, everybody.